Yo, what's going on, guys? This is John here. Welcome back to another video. So today, I'm gonna be like reviewing like my predictions of the Backlash show because I know like some of us are getting excited for Backlash 2020 and some of us not because because there's something wrong with it. But I am gonna explain why. But yeah. So basically though, before we start the video, let's just like smash the like button. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications so that way you'll be notified. And subscribe for me so so you keep subscribing. And yeah, so let's get into it. So yes, guys. So Backlash is almost there. It's gonna begin in Sunday. So yeah. So basically, I'm gonna go with my predictions. So who should we start off with first? So wait, not this. Who should we start off with first? Oh yes. Let's start with. Should we start any mini minor mo? You know what? Let's start with Apollo Crews versus Andrade. So yeah, so basically so Andrade just literally won like on the triple threat match by pinning Andrade. I mean by pinning Garza. So yeah, so basically though now Andrade has an opportunity though, and now he gets to face Apollo Crews in Backlash. So basically though, what are my predictions for Apollo Crews versus Andrade? Well, basically here was gonna happen. So while there's gonna be a match, so while Apollo Crews is fighting with Andrade, and then suddenly maybe um probably Angel Garza could come and then cause Andrade to lose, and then let Apollo Crews win and still retain his United States Champion title. And yeah, so that's are my predictions though. And the reasons that because usually what happens on Monday Night Raw. So basically though, like Garza and Garza and Andrade were like teaming off, and basically things just like happened though while Angel was covering him, and then Andrade just like save it, save it for save it for save it for him so that way he can like face Apollo Crews. And then turned out that there was like kind of an argument though, and then suddenly though, I I think the reason why Andrade has to literally like don't let Angel Garza cover is because he wanted to get his opportunity to get his United States champion back. So yeah, so that's what happens like on Monday. So since Andrade win by pinning Garza, so this means that could Andrade could possibly have the chance to win against Apollo. And like I said again, if Angel Garza comes and then trying to and then trying to and trying to and then trying to distract Andrade, or probably like I don't know what will Angel Garza is gonna do with Andrade though, which may cause him, to lose and let Apollo Crews win, and still and he will still retain the United States champion. So yeah, so that's what's gonna happen though in my predictions of Apollo Crews versus Andrade match in Backlash 2020. So yeah, so basically we are going to move to let's see. Let's move on to who should we choose next? All right, so Braun Strowman versus Miz and Morrison. So, what are my predictions of Braun Strowman versus Miz and Morrison in Backlash? So, basically though, since Braun Strowman is the Universal Champion though, so so this means that we don't know what will happen though during the in Backlash though, when Braun Strowman has to defend his Universal Championship with Miz and Morrison, because it's 2 against 1, and I feel like I don't know what's gonna happen during Braun Strowman versus Miz and Morrison. And some people said, could the Fiend or Bray Wyatt returns, and then suddenly help Miz and Morrison, and then suddenly to retain the Universal Championship. And now gets now this gets me wondering. It doesn't make any sense because, as you can see, Braun Strowman is the Universal Championship, right? And basically though that why is it possible though that Miz and Morrison win and they get to keep the Universal Championship though? Like, there's 2 people, and only one of them has to be Universal Championship. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Am I right, guys? Because when you have 2 people, and when you retain the Universal Championship, like you can't let 2 people have the Universal Championship. It's supposed to be one. So basically though, that it wouldn't be it wouldn't even make sense because only one person has to retain the title, not 2, because for 2 it's for tag team champions. But yeah, so in my predictions though, that I think the Fiend may come and then help Miz and Morrison, and then retain the Universal Champion. But yeah. Oh, and also about that, Otis, yes, Otis, the Money in the Bank contract, and yes, he just won the Money in the Bank contract, and basically though we're not even sure about him because we see Otis was teaming up with Braun, and during the end of the match, I see Braun. No, not Braun. I mean, I see Otis was about to cash in the Universal Championship, and basically that Otis was kind of like joking around because Braun Strowman just looked it up, and he just literally thought that it was for real that Otis was gonna cash in the Universal Championship, but he's not. And turned out that Otis was joking, like he's not gonna cash in the Universal Champion. But after that, then it could be possible that he could come out and then take the Universal Championship. But yeah, so that's are my predictions to Braun Strowman versus Miz Morrison in Backlash. So basically, let's move on to Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus. And yes, guys, because we talked about like the accident had happened though. Like, Elias was actually down because he has a broken ribs, of course, and he couldn't compete the Intercontinental Champion match. And Jeff Hardy was like literally out somewhere, but turns out the police literally found him in the bushes, of course, around the bushes around next to that house. But then before that, the police were trying to look for a name, and it says Jeff Hardy, and then they just went looking for him, and then they found Jeff just running around, and then go to the bushes, and then they just literally arrest him, and then Jeff didn't even know what's going on, and he's trying to say name Elias, like he just like trying to explain, but it was too late. Then he goes to the DUI test, and then turns out that he wasn't even drinking it though. But still doesn't make any sense that why did the WWE just literally put that storyline about Jeff Hardy's addiction storyline? Like, I literally hate it. That's his personal life. I feel like the WWE literally needs to change that shit because literally it's Jeff Hardy's life. Like, you can't literally put that shit, of course, right? Because imagine if someone wrote a storyline and then they put addiction, and then they put addiction storyline to it, and then they put accidents happen, and also they literally put a setup to it, and then try to resolve like who's the mystery person. And basically though, they won't even know who it is. But yeah, so basically though, what are my predictions for Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus? Well, basically though, so like I said again, we don't know who literally set up for Jeff Hardy because we know that Jeff Hardy got beaten up and Elias was down and he got broken ribs again. Wasn't sure twice or once, but I'm gonna say he's got a broken ribs. So basically though, maybe there's could be a chance that the hacker may come in Backlash, and the reason is because he probably has some footages to reveal like who literally set up Jeff Hardy though. Probably after like Jeff Hardy wins, but I don't know. But I might say that there could be a chance that Jeff Hardy wins and then reveals who literally set up for Jeff Hardy and also attacking Elias. So yes, so I'm not sure how the WWE SmackDown hacker will appear, but he might appear as a promo again, just like he appeared in the Money in the Bank, or he's just gonna appear like in a different way. But yeah, so that is my prediction for Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. So yeah, now let's move on to Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. And yes, guys, so Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley, it's literally happening, and it's gonna be the WWE Championship match. So what are my predictions for Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley? Well, here's the thing. I think both of them has like literally strength because they work too hard, but Bobby Lashley is almighty, and um, he did like the hand thing where he grabs those arm and then hold them tight. Like I don't know because I never seen Bobby Lashley just did that. And some people say it's probably a good move to use Bobby Lashley though. But yeah, I don't know what's that thing called where you just like grab someone's arm both arms and something, and then usually they can't even let go. But I don't know. But yeah, some people said that Bobby Lashley could actually win the WWE Championship, and the reasons that is because you know um you know like Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar was supposed to happen, and then turns out that it didn't happen because WWE has other plans. So basically, though, what they decided to do is not to push probably Bobby Lashley, but they decided to put other wrestlers like Drew McIntyre because he's already been pushed up, of course, because he's now the WWE Championship, and I don't know what's the WWE is gonna do with Bobby Lashley or Bobby Lashley though, but maybe like they decide like, all right, we're not gonna push Bobby Lashley to win to make him the WWE Championship, but maybe instead that they're gonna keep like Drew McIntyre the WWE Championship. But yeah, but that's uh, that's our that's my predictions for Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley. And yeah, so let's just move on to other. Let's move on to the other. Let's move on to other people who are going to be Backlash. And also, yes, guys. So there will be a tag team triple threat match. So which means that Sasha Banks and Bailey have to verse the Iconics and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Um, and I am glad that Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross are in it, so that way they have their chance to win, to get back their tag team titles, because I remember that they did win in WrestleMania 36 when they were versus the Kabuki Warriors. And yeah, so and then last week they lost their titles. They lost their titles against Bayley and Sasha, which means that Bayley and Sasha are the two-time tag team champions. But yeah. But now like Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross and Sasha Banks and Bayley are literally equal, because yeah, now both of them are the two-time tag team champions. But yeah, so what are my predictions for Bayley and Sasha defending their titles against the Iconics and Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross? Well, basically though, I mean, I know the Iconics didn't even have a chance to get their titles, but 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 they were but they did attack them, and then they send the message that they're gonna win their tag team titles. So basically though, that basically Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross had theirs in WrestleMania 36, and then Bayley and Sasha wins, because don't know why the WWE has to like literally let Sasha and Bayley to win. Like, I don't know, but um, let's see here. But I think that the WWE may let the Iconics win, because since they're back, and I'm pretty sure that the Iconics may win in Backlash and retain their titles. And then maybe that Bayley and Sasha, I don't know, because there might be a chance that maybe if Bayley or Sasha just like literally screw up, but this means like there's a there's a hint that basically there could be a breakup soon. And yes, guys, basically though, there will be a breakup soon, of course, because we don't know if one of them are using them this whole time or not, but you know, but sounds like a job for the WWE SmackDown hacker to reveal that who like that who's literally like using you this whole time, or who's telling the lies this whole time. But yeah, but I don't think that the hacker is not gonna target Bayley or Sasha like for now. I think he may appeared in in a promo way, or will he appear like in Jeff Hardy versus Sheamus match? But yeah, so that's are my predictions. So yeah, so basically we're gonna move on to um basically we're gonna move on to Asuka versus Nia Jax. And yes, guys, so basically though, I never even noticed that Asuka did face Nia Jax before, and then turns out that Nia Jax has to be out because she was literally injured, of course, and she got to be out for like like a few more months, or like a year or something. But yeah, but basically though, so what are my predictions for Asuka versus Nia Jax? So okay, so Asuka is the Raw Women's Championship, because we all know that Becky couldn't even fight anymore, which means that she has to go away like in WWE for a while due to the pregnancy, of course. And so yeah, so that's why like she planned to put her Raw Women's Championship in the Money in the Bank. So what are my thoughts in Asuka versus Nia Jax? Well, okay, so basically I did see that Nia Jax to destroy people and likes to throw people, of course. But she did destroy Kairi Sane, I think 3 times, I think. And turns out that she had a mark in her hair, like I think right here or the other side, like left or right, like I don't even know, but I just literally saw her picture to it. Um, Now for Asuka, like I'm not even sure if she can defend her Raw Women's Championship because she did beat Nia Jax before, but I'm not sure if she can actually beat her again. But maybe that Asuka may have a chance to win because she literally beat Nia Jax before. So if she can beat her once, then this means she can literally beat her again. But hopefully, Asuka will still retain her Raw Women's Championship title. And that's my that's my predictions for Asuka versus Nia Jax. So yeah, so let's see. What else? Oh, oh, Edge versus Orton. And yes, guys, so Edge versus Orton. So we basically know that Edge won in WrestleMania 36 in the Last Man Standing match. So, but this time they're going to have a match, just a straight up wrestling match. So, basically, I think you'll be in the ring or only in the ring. And I think for this match, there will be no disqualification match except for a pin out or a submit or submit like I don't know. But it could be possible that there won't like they're not gonna have no disqualification match. But just except for pinfall or submit. Now, what are my thoughts for Edge versus Randy Orton? So basically, yes, Edge and Randy Orton, they've been in wrestling for like a long time right now. I mean, for a long time, and yeah, and I feel people literally complaining about the greatest wrestling match, and you know what? I kind of agree with these people. Like, why do you call it like the greatest wrestling match ever? Like, literally, why? But WWE also have a like a backup plan for like the greatest wrestling match ever. Like WWE, the greatest wrestling match ever. Like what the fuck? Like I heard people are complaining about like the greatest wrestling match ever. But I feel like um the great like the WWE is not the greatest wrestling match ever because I feel like it's I don't know. But let's just say hold up, let me just like still pull up the Edge versus Orton, but I just literally feel like it's not the greatest wrestling match ever because the fans like maybe the fans are getting tired of the greatest wrestling match ever, okay? But we've seen that a lot of times, but probably it doesn't even get hype. But yeah. But so basically I think Edge versus Orton match will be for like it could last longer, of course, because you know Edge versus Orton. Edge versus Orton, like, I don't know, like, how much did Edge versus Orton last in WrestleMania 36? But I think this time in Backlash, it's gonna last. It's literally gonna last longer, of course. And the reasons that is because um maybe WWE just planned like to make a longer match. Um, but yeah, so um yeah, so that's basically it. Oh wait, I forgot my prediction. Who is gonna win in Backlash in Edge versus Orton? So I know these two are the greatest wrestlers. They've been in the ring for a long time, and since Edge returns, and then Orton just releases anger, and then turns out that you know after Randy Orton says who wants to rated RKO reunites, but then Orton released the anger, and then turns out that Rated RKO will never rejoin again. But yeah, so basically, maybe some fans are like literally sad, some fans are mad, some fans don't even care, or maybe some fans are mad because of the storyline, of course. Like, why did they put like Randy Orton just like release the anger, just try to hit Edge in the steel chair, cause him like cause his head to injured, of course, and then has to be out. But yeah, so I don't know about this match because these two have fought each other like during the past. And yeah, so Edge won in WrestleMania 36. So I don't know. I don't really know. It could be a tough one. So maybe there might be a chance that Randy Orton could possibly win by cheating, of course, if he put the ropes on his feet, just like others do, because they literally cheat. Because I saw Dolph cheats and I saw Bailey cheats, and which caused them to win, which is cheating. It's not good because literally they put their feet on the ropes. That's actually ridiculous because you don't put on the feet of the ropes. That causes cheating, of course. But yeah, it's their characters. Randy Orton's supposed to be a bad guy, of course. Also, Bailey, she's heel right now, and yeah, so. And also Dolph Ziggler, I think he's heel too, so yeah, so yeah, guys, so that is my predictions here. So comment down below like your predictions, like who's gonna win in Backlash 2020. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to me if you want to see more videos, and yeah. Um, anyways, guys, so I'll see you guys next time. Oh, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Link is gonna be in the description. And yeah, anyways, guys, so I'll see you guys next time. So peace.